Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? I had a genius idea. Now, I know you guys love the rec gameplay. For this season, I haven't actually played any rec with randoms. This is the first time ever that has happened. I've been getting hit up a lot to play the rec, and as you guys can see, I played 27 games. I'm 27-0. I have a 100% win percentage. That's mainly playing on my 7'3", playing with very good players. So, it's not me bragging at all. But it's finally time to hop in the rec to play with some randoms, and I'm gonna see how long it takes for me to actually lose a game. Now, I want this to be completely authentic, so I'm not making any cuts. You can see I'm showing you guys the record. I'm not in a squad, and you're going to see I go into the rec and get some random teammates. Now, I'm probably going to title these videos a little bit differently in the future, but for this first video of this series, I mean, you see the teammate name I got. Yes, I'm him. So, of course, the video today is going to be showcasing playing with him. Is he really going to be him in the rec, or is his name a lie? Now, I can tell he's pretty small. He's got the drippy face scan. He probably has the meta animations on. So, we're going to see if he's as good as I'm imagining he can be. Now, of course, when you go into the rec playing solo, it's iffy if you're actually going to get the teammates that you originally loaded with. As you can see, 2 of them have disappeared, so I'm just gonna keep waiting. I'm not gonna cut it. I want you guys to trust that, you know, I'm doing this legit. It's not like I'm doing something to where I'm getting to play with only the best players, that I'm dashing if I don't get the players I want. I want this to be completely authentic, and let me know if you guys like this idea, if you want me to continue this series, if we win this game. Now, if we go in here and end up losing, then I guess the series is over. But overall, you know, as somebody that's played a lot of rec with randoms, my team is looking pretty solid. The levels overall are pretty high. Now, levels, of course, don't mean too much, but it does mean that they've been playing this season. We do have 2 casuals on the team. As you can see, their overall is in the casual range. Now, that can be hit or miss. It's kind of tough to gauge. 2K could have did a better job with it. They could have made it to where you can only play rec with other people at your level. So I only play with purples. They only play with casual ranks. The silvers only play with silvers. That maybe could have been a better idea. As it stands, I've played with so many players that are purple, that are GOAT tier, and they ended up being some of the worst rec teammates that I've ever had. And when it comes to teammates in the rec, let me make this absolutely clear. I would rather have a good teammate on my team than a skilled teammate. If somebody is going to miss their first 3 contested shots and then just troll the rest of the game, I would rather have somebody that misses their first 3 shots, but they just couldn't time their meter and they're still going to try to do other things. They're still going to stay engaged. I mean, you guys know what I mean. I don't have to say it. Let me know in the comments, too, what you guys are looking like this rec season. If you play mainly with randoms, if you play with a squad, what is more enjoyable to you? I actually have more fun playing rec with the randoms, but of course, if some of my guys on the game hit me up to play rec, I'm going to go in with them. I'm going to have a good time doing that. We win the tip ball. Now, off rip. The power forward has it. He decides to keep it. You know, I respect it. If he's got some dribbling bag, then do your thing. Unfortunately, he does a bit of a hop step out of bounds. I mean, not too good of a start. We have some people flopping on the team and on defense. Now, I want to kind of patrol the paint a little bit. They're in a 5-out set. I don't know if they're in a squad, but I mean, they're looking pretty set up for it. I want the guy with the blue hair to kind of play 2 in that situation, and he ends up dropping 2. A bad look. That's my guy that hits the 3, but as you can see, I'm playing with him, and he's starting us off with a nice fade. So he definitely has that in his bag. You're going to see he can use the pick and roll. He dots blue hair, the power forward on the cut. That is beautiful spacing. That is beautiful pick and roll. The fact that I can shoot clears up the paint so they don't just have a center clogging it the whole game. On the defensive end, everybody's playing defense. I mean, that is a good sign. The fact that we have somebody that's just not playing the game is always good. Right here, I tried to drop, even though he dotted my guy the last time. The last thing I'm going to do in the rec is let them just keep coming down the court and getting free buckets in the paint. If I have to give up a couple of 3s, I will do that. But I do hop on the mic, you guys are going to see, and I actually tell my teammates if they could step, if they could switch on screens. Just do a little bit of that to help me out so I can protect the paint when I get the chance right here. I mean, he does it right there. I don't have to jump. It ends up scaring him. That is open, but it was a sped up shot. You're going to see, too, we have a lot of different shot meters on the team. Right there, I'm in the paint. I get the standing dunk. Just doing what a good center should do in that situation. Now, you guys see me shoot a lot, and you're going to see that in this game. But another thing you're going to see me do a lot in this game is play around the paint area. There's a difference between clogging the paint and actually being in the paint position to get an offensive rebound. If I see somebody is about to shoot, I need to go down there in the right situation right here. We make them use all the time on the shot clock. I get a nice contest right there. I'm getting the board. We got some people leaking. Fast breaks go a long way playing the rec as well. Him with the ball takes a contested fade. Unfortunate, you know, I gotta show him off a bit since he is in the title. He made a good three to start the game, misses that one right there. A guy tries to go up on 4 players. We're getting back on the fast break. That is some great defense right here. We end up getting a shot. This guy has the 2K17 below your feet meter. As I said, we got some very interesting meters on the court. I get the offensive rebound right there. He goes for the fade. I get another offensive rebound. This time, instead of throwing it out, I'm just going up with a nice putback dunk. That is what I'm talking about. I got a lot of people that want to shoot, so I can't always be on the three-point line. Sometimes I need to be in situations to get us offensive rebounds. A center that knows how to get offensive rebounds without just standing in the paint the whole possession is a blessing in the rec right here. Not sure what's going on there, getting confused. We're wide open. Again, I'm 7'3". I'm down there for the board. Blue hair, nice step back. He is the power forward. He's got the dunk meter in his bag. Unfortunately, misses it right there. I throw a flashy though. And check this out. With the shot clock low, he ends up taking a contested shot. It's a yellow contest, but he's able to hit it. Now, these guys call a timeout. Very put together team. They're doing things that smart teams do. They're not letting us get too much momentum. I have a ton of rebounds in the first quarter. You see, I'm trying to save up for that double takeover. They are throwing the ball around. Blue hair doing a nice job bodying him up, you know, keeping him from just getting a free drive to the hoop right here. Again, I'm on the center. He has the ball. He's trying to go baseline. You know, that's something that a lot of rec players are going to do. They end up dotting the hash. That guy, I don't know if I get him too many clips in this video because, of course, I had to cut up the rec gameplay just a little bit, but he actually was shooting pretty nice with that KD base. Again, too, this video I think is going to be about 15 minutes longer, so let me know if you guys want to see more of it, if you guys like the cuts I'm doing. I mean, I don't mind showing you guys a 30-minute rec gameplay, but, you know, I know a lot of people, they're trying to see the exciting parts of the game. They're not trying to see the boring possessions, the possessions that teams get stalled out because, you know, you're playing with randoms. There are going to be situations where things are just not going pretty right there. We get a 3-point play, and check this out. On the very next possession, this guy shoots a 3, and he ends up getting fouled on the 3-pointer. Now, I will say, free throw shooting for both teams was looking pretty rough. If you play a lot of rec, at least try to have some free throw, like a 60 or something to help you hit. You don't want to just be giving up free points by not hitting your free throws because you are going to get fouled a lot in the rec. Starting off the first quarter, it is 11-27. Some of my guys are flopping. They are feeling cocky right there. I'm playing the lane. Always try to play low toward the basket. I want to make them feel like they can dot my guy so I can get lanes just like that. And it's beautiful so far. I only have 4 points. Now, granted, I don't want to not give myself credit. I do have 10 rebounds. I feel like I'm playing solid D right there. Him, unfortunately, his hot hand after the first shot went a little bit cold. He's not able to hit those fades, but we're making it work. I mean, we got people shooting good. We got blue hair right here using the dunk meter. I mean, he's greening it. You're going to see him green it again later on. We're playing some lanes right here. We're running the fast break. Him with the ball. You're going to see he just got some nice passing, nice passes right here by the power forward to me. I shoot a nice mid-range jumper. This game offensively, as I get another steal right there, is almost perfect to me. Now, I say almost. You guys are going to see one beautiful possession that I end up selling. I get the ball right here. I do a hop jumper. I try to get this guy a shot. He does take a good shot. It's a little bit contested. I get the board. I go up with the putback dunk. When I'm playing Rec 2, a lot of the times I'm being a bit more pass heavy than you'll see me usually do. I want my teammates to feel involved in the game. I want them to score as much, you know, keeping them engaged right there too. He does get a nice fade away from him right here. This is the play I was talking about. That was a beautiful pass, beautiful screen. Unfortunately, I end up selling it, but don't worry. I'm going to make it up to him as the game goes on. And as you can see, first half, 22-40. Of course, I'm player of the half. Could have had a double-double if I didn't miss that open shot. From the rest of the team, I mean, you can see our shooting's not crazy. 59% from the field, 42% from 3. But the thing is, we're out rebounding them. We got more assists. We got more points in the paint, of course. They're missing some open shots. We're getting rebounds. But check this out. This is the sign of an elite rebounder. I get the defensive rebound. Now I get the offensive rebound. He walks it out, dot the corner, little bounce pass. He beats his defender. There's a whole bunch of people there. I'm with the ball. I do a little scoop reverse layup. Now, that can be a bad take. Some of the time, I felt like going up against so many people, though, that was going to be as good of a time as any to try it out, and it works out for me, even though it is a yellow. I'm so much taller than the center. He's only 6'11", so my masher is going to be working. Right here, we get the steal. We're throwing the fast break, being unselfish. The ball is touching everybody's hands. You can absolutely tell when the team is enjoying the game because they're actually passing the ball. Check this out again, off the inbound. I mean, the ball is going around. Maybe, you know, the offensive possession isn't looking absolutely beautiful right there, but they end up finding me at the top of the key. They're not mad that I missed the first open shot. They're still trusting me. That is good because sometimes you can get iced out. Right here, again, he's giving me space. I don't know why my feet are inside the mid-range. Unfortunately, those could be threes. Kind of selling that right here. I'm having the ball in my hands. I'm hoping somebody's going to cut for the lob, and he does end up doing that. I'm able to get an assist right here. Check this out. A little bit of hockey passes from us. He gives it to me coming up the court on the fast break. Ends up to a wide open corner shooter's hand right there. And as you guys can see, I mean, first quarter, we had this game in the bag. I get an open three right here, but he can't see me. Check it out. My guy is celebrating. We end up having a 20-point lead. Now, we could have won by a lot more. There was a bit of selling going on by our team, a bit of complacency now. Definitely not by me. I was definitely staying engaged because I've been in random games where the team starts celebrating, they start selling, and we end up losing a game. We're up by 25. And there's not a whole lot you can do about that as one person. The only thing you can do is to keep playing hard, so maybe the team will be inspired to keep playing hard with you. You see, I'm 9 for 10 right there, 19 and 19. I definitely want to try to get this 2020 game, and there it is. He ends up taking a good shot, misses it. I'm being patient, bringing it up the court. I see somebody open. He's got that beautiful meter. Unfortunately, misses it right here, though. Check this out. I do a little handoff to the power forward. He hits me at the top of the key. I got the limitless takeover on. I shoot a yellow. It is green, 66 to 44. We're playing D. And again, man, let me know if you guys want to see this as a bit of a series. If you guys want to keep seeing this wreck gameplay until I lose. You know, I don't know how many games I can actually go until losing, but I mean, first one we went pretty easily. I end up playing with him. Now, you know, maybe somebody with his gamer tag, you would expect him to drop 100 points every single rec game, but I'm not mad at all. Actually, I'm not mad at any of the teammates I had this game. They all played well. Shooting as a team was not the greatest, but the passing was. The overall just kind of, I mean, check this out too. That's a nice dot right there. Unfortunately misses it. Just the overall vibes of this team, even though nobody was talking in game chat, everyone was kind of flowing well, playing well with each other. You see, I get a jump right there, trying to get a super crazy ghost contest. It doesn't end up happening. I'll show you guys the stats to end the game, but for me, 22 points, 22 rebounds. I end up having 8 offensive rebounds, so that just gives us some extra possessions. Him ends up trying to get an RT fade. No sportsmanship for him, but, you know, maybe thankfully for the other team, thankfully for us, I don't know. He ends up missing it. And you guys, I will show you too how much VC you can actually get when you get an A+ when you're player of the half, player of the game. It's actually quite a lot. For me, I missed that one shot. That keeps me from going perfect. Shout out to the team. I'm not going to end up staying in with any of the teams I play with either for this series. Maybe I'll do that for another video, seeing how long I can get a random team to keep winning. But for this, I'm just going to keep switching teams, get a new set of 5 people every single time. Him ends up leveling up to level 30, so he's got that mascot now. And as you guys can see right here, I get 1,500 VC for this rec game. Now, builds are a lot, boosts are a lot, everything costs a lot in this game. But you can actually save up a decent amount of VC, especially if you're somebody that plays a lot of rec. I know a lot of rec players that have, you know, just hundreds of games every season. If you just try to focus on getting that A+, that teammate grade, you can definitely save up some VC for a build eventually with it, man. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. This is Sonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.